Good morning! It is now day 5. The weather has improved vastly since yesterday evening. So today I'm having a very special day. I'm going on the Keys to the Kingdom tour. I have my little vintage outfit on. I've got my Dapper Dan's dress on. I am so excited for this. I was supposed to do it during my last trip, but I was ill, so I didn't manage to. So I cannot wait to go and see behind the scenes at Magic Kingdom today. I think it just sounds incredible. Sadly, you cannot film. So I will film before and afterwards and give you some ideas of what it's like. I won't give spoilers because if you're going to go on the tour you want to be surprised and find everything out yourself. But let's head off to Magic Kingdom now to get ready for the tour.
I recommend is that you put your place right there. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm now in Magic Kingdom for the Keys to the Kingdom tour. I deliberately picked the 9:30 tour because a lot of people had said if you go on that tour you get to see the floats being prepared for the parade. So that sounds amazing. There are a few different time slots, kind of every half an hour in the morning, but I've gone for the 9:30 one, so I'm going to go and check in now. The Keys to the Kingdom tour is a behind the scenes tour of Magic Kingdom, and most excitedly you get to go underneath Magic Kingdom into the utilidors. It is for ages 16 and over because you will learn some of the behind the scenes of magic, and you may see characters kind of with their heads off and stuff like that. You do have to bring photo ID with you just to check in. This tour does get super popular, so I definitely book it 60 days in advance as soon as it opens, and you will need to book it via the US Disney World website, so you will need to use a VPN, but I've done a video about how to do that and I'll put that in the description down below. The check-in for the tour is at the Town Square Theatre, and this is also where you meet Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So the check-in is super simple. You just give your name, show your ID, and then you get to pick out your lunch. Lunch is included in the tour, and we're going to Pecos Bill's, which I'm very excited for. They have a veggie rice bowl there for vegans, and everyone says it's amazing. And then you get a few bits and bobs for your tour. So you get a little name badge, very excited for that. They give you some water, so that it's super hot today, it's super hot, so this will be very welcomed. And then also you get a little pouch with like an audio kit in it, so you can hear the tour when you're going around. So now it's time to just wait for the tour to start, and I will see you on the flip side because unfortunately no photography, videography, anything allowed on the tour because you are backstage. I will let you know on the flip side what it was like.
6.5 hours later.
So I had the most amazing time on the Keys to the Kingdom tour. I had the best tour guide. Her name was Darlene, and her father, her grandfather and her have all worked for Disney, and in fact when she was a child she used to meet with Walt Disney, and just hearing her personal history as well as the history of the park and the secrets, and to go backstage into the utilidors, all things like that, was absolutely incredible. Because I was on the 9:30 tour, we did see the parades getting the floats getting ready for the parade and the characters getting ready for the parade, which was amazing. I would say if you have an interest in Disney parks, in Walt Disney or the history of Disney, or wanting to find out secrets about Magic Kingdom, definitely take this tour. It was absolutely incredible, worth every penny. You get lunch included, you get drinks, and just honestly, if you have any interest in the parks whatsoever, it is a dream. I loved it so much. So I'm now going to go get a little Starbucks to cool down. I've got a reservation for the Little Mermaid, and I've managed to get a DAS pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which I'm so excited for. And then I might go back to the hotel and rest. I've got a dinner reservation at Steakhouse 71, so I don't know whether to stay or go back to the hotel. We'll see how it goes, but let's carry on with our day. I'm here in Starbucks and there are so many drinks that we don't have in the UK, and I can't cope. So I have grabbed myself an iced chocolate almond milk shaken espresso. That is a very long title. It's very good. So I'm heading over to Little Mermaid now. I haven't ridden that so far. What I would like to also do today is get some photo pass, photos. I want to show off me Dapper Dan's dress, so I'm hoping to do that. That would be great to get some castle shots. So I might just have a little mosey around and then decide, do I go back or do I just stay? It's a hard choice, isn't it? Hard choice. Do you stay in Disney World or do you relax in a hotel? What a great life to be having right now. I've actually started spotting the statues. The first time I was in Magic Kingdom, I was so oblivious to all of them. I love this one, right by the teacups, hidden up a tree, very on brand for the Castle Cat. I literally have no idea how I didn't see any of these before. It's not like they're hidden. It's ridiculous. I also also want to give a big shout out to my shoes. There is a lot of walking on the Keys to the Kingdom tour, and the past couple of days I've been wearing trainers, and they're the ones that I got from the specialist shoe shop where they measure your gait and things like that. And they've definitely helped my plantar fasciitis. I've been doing really well with it. But today I've got some UFUs on, which first and foremost are very fun to say. But they are called recovery shoes, and they're more like sliders, but they have a really, really cushioned part underneath. And oh my gosh, I've worn them all day and my feet are fine. My feet are tired, but they don't hurt. And I was like, this is a revelation. So I would definitely look into something like UFUs when you come here, because you are on your feet so much, and it's like walking on a cloud. They're so, so comfy, and they're really good because they are specialist shoes. They're for people that do marathons and stuff like that, and they're called recovery shoes. But they're basically sliders that are very, very cushioned, and they're so good. I'd come over to the Little Mermaid and I'd completely forgotten about Gaston's Tavern. So cute, love the little statue. The Gaston meet and greet is one of the best in this park, so I definitely want to try and go to that one day. He's so funny. But right now we're going to head on to Little Mermaid, go see Ursula.
Thank you, everybody.
ride was a lot cuter than I remember it being. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. The Little Mermaid is one of those films that I'm not a massive fan of because I just don't really like Ariel. I find her really hard to respect because she's all like, I'll give up everything for a boy. And I think, oh, get a grip of yourself, Ariel. I don't really like her. Although that being said, Ursula is a top tier villain. Poor Unfortunate Souls is one of the best villain songs. So I love that, but I just don't like Ariel. Just think, oh, good God, girl, get a grip of yourself. So I've just used my Genie Plus reservation for the Little Mermaid. So I'm going to have a little look and see what else there is at the moment. Lots of reservations. The ones that seem busy are things like Jungle Cruise, but otherwise there's still pretty good time. So it is now time for me to go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Snow White is one of my favourite classic Disney films, and I think this is a really cute coaster. I love how the little mine trains rock. So very much looking forward to going on this. And I love that you get a little video. If you've got the photo pass, they send you a little video of your trip on the mine train, which I think is so cute. enjoy Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It is a family-friendly coaster because it's not super intense, but I really love the rocking motion. I think it's so fun, and when you go around the corners, it's super cute. What I would say is I have noticed people are on their phones a lot more, and obviously that's because now with Genie Plus and things, you do need to be checking your phone. The one thing I was worried about is being on my phone all the time, and I have to say it only takes like a minute to make the reservations. So although you are on your phone more, it's not actually a long period of time. And what's great is once you scan into a queue and you've scanned into a reservation, you can then make your next one. So you're in a queue, there's nothing else to do, so it's quite a good time to do it. So even though I am using my phone more than I usually would, it's not actually interfering because it's just very short periods of time. And I would say I found Genie Plus really, really helpful so far. It has been really good. And combined with the DAS Pass, it's been amazing for me because like right now I'm waiting for a DAS reservation, so I'm getting to sit down and rest my foot, and then in about 20 minutes I can go on that ride, and then I'll have a Genie Plus after that, and then I'll sit down again. So it's really, really helped me fit things into my day and not have to be thinking I can only do a half day in the parks. I know for sure if I was queuing and standing on the spot, I would absolutely not be doing this trip the way I'm doing it now. There is no way I would be able to do that. So I'm super, super thankful for the DAS Pass. I'm just about to go on Winnie the Pooh. This is the loudest queue I've ever been in. It's unbelievable.
Hang on tightly, Roo.
Back to my hotel now before my dining reservation, so I think I'm going to just slowly make my way back towards the front of the park. I think I'm going to do stuff like People Mover, Carousel of Progress, things where you get to have a little sit down, rest your feet for a little while. I'm going to try and get some photos on Main Street and then head over to the Contemporary Resort. I'm so excited for this dinner. The Steakhouse 71 menu sounds amazing. My breakfast there was really, really good. Can't wait for that. My feet are getting tired, so I'm definitely going to have some little sit downs now, but the great thing is tomorrow I'm going to a water park, so I've deliberately planned it that way so that I can have a rest, and after a lot of walking today it will be nice just to be able to swim and go on some slides and relax. This is a lot smaller version than the one in Disneyland Paris, so let's see what this one's like. Disneyland Paris, but I don't know if I should be spinning. So that was a super duper fun. I've now got a Genie Plus reservation for People Mover. When I've been in the queues looking at rides out on my way out and just grabbing reservations for them. So I'm going to go on that, and then I'll probably do Carousel of Progress because you get to sit down for a little while. I also love Carousel of Progress, and no one told me before I went on it how catchy the song is, and you'll be singing it forever, but it's excellent. So I'm really excited to go on that. I haven't done that this trip so far, and then start making my way towards the exit so I can get over to the Contemporary Resort.
Then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times.
I will never get bored of going on the People Mover. I just think it's such a fun ride. I love getting to see everything from the sky. So much fun. Interestingly, I've got a DAS Pass for this, but I couldn't find a Lightning Lane, and they don't for this ride. Instead, you talk to the pass number, and then they take you to a different park, and they let you go straight up the escalator. So yeah, that was really, really handy.
Find two of my favorite spots.
Always such a great view of the castle from the People Mover. Oh, they're testing fun, they're testing fun. Oh, so exciting. I cannot wait for this to be open. Look, here it is. Oh, it looks so cool. It's amazing to see them testing the actual track out. So I just took my little journey on the Carousel of Progress. Oh, I love it so much. I would love to go on it one day with like other people that love it, and everyone's singing and jamming out and just having a little Carousel of Progress rave, because I love the song, and every time I'm like, can we all sing along please? So I would absolutely absolutely love that. So I'm going to start making my way towards the front of the park to leave. I'm hoping to find a photo pass photographer because I really want to be able to see a full shot of this dress, which obviously I can't get on my own. So I'm looking out. The weather has gone a bit grey, and I'm a bit worried after yesterday's torrential downpour. I want to avoid that. So fingers crossed we'll be okay and we'll make it out of the park before the torrential rain downpour. Guys, I'm waiting for a photo class and I can feel drops of rain. It's not a good sign.
Percentage of your recovery if you win. Finding their expenses and working a case up.
Guys, I've got a dining reservation at the Contemporary Resort. I've got to the car park and this is the rain. And I only have an umbrella. I don't have my poncho with me. I'm going to sit here for like 10 minutes. I think I've got 20 minutes until my reservation will have to go in, and hopefully it ease off, but it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. But I literally don't know how I'm going to get in the building. Like, you can't go out in there. So I made it. Luckily I had an umbrella, so my top half isn't too bad, but the bottom half is soaked and I'm really cold. But at least I'm indoors now. So we're going to go and have dinner at Steakhouse at 71. There's some amazing vegan options here. So I'm just waiting for my reservation. These storms are no joke. Yesterday it was kind of similar, and it's around the same time. So I don't know if that's going to be a pattern that each day around 5-6 o'clock you're going to have these massive storms. Definitely bringing my poncho. I've learned that lesson. But I hope it doesn't become a pattern, because it's so bad that really you just have to take shelter and wait it out, but it lasts like an hour, 2 hours. So definitely taking a poncho and an umbrella and hoping for the best. Hopefully it won't carry on every night, but it's no joke. The storms are no joke. So I've made it. I am now in Steakhouse 71. I'm super excited to try the onion rings with the spicy ranch sauce and the vegetable Wellington. I've also got a sunshine punch, which is ironic because it's a torrential rain outside, but it's orange, sherbet, Sprite and grenadine. So hopefully that will be lovely. And I'm very excited to eat here. Breakfast was really, really good, and these dishes come super highly recommended, so I'm very excited. So my drink just arrived and it's super interesting because you actually have like sorbet, which is very exciting. So this looks like a very interesting drink. I don't really know how you drink it. Do you let it melt? Like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. So to start with, I have the onion rings. They look absolutely incredible. They look so good, so I can't wait to try them. They are super, super crunchy on the outside, and the onion is super nice and soft. Really good. So the starter, the onion rings, is really filling. You could easily have that between 2 people. It came with a spicy ranch. I wouldn't say it's spicy, and I haven't had ranch in many years, so I don't really know what ranch tastes like. So I don't feel like it tasted like ranch. It was nice. Before I'd actually finished my starter, they'd already brought my main out. So they're efficient, they're on time, and it looks incredible. The presentation is amazing. So I've just finished my main course. I have to say it's probably the least favourite thing I've had so far. The Brussels sprouts, some of them were a bit too hard. They were undercooked for my liking. There were some tomatoes that were cut in half, which is a bit random because they were cold and everything else was warm. So I don't know, it was a mixed mash dish. I wouldn't get this again. So I've just finished my meal at Steakhouse 71. It was quite noisy in there, so I don't know if you heard anything I said, but the onion rings were really tasty. They were very crispy. The ranch sauce didn't really taste of much. The main was the Wellington. Although it's a vegetable Wellington, the main flavour was mushroom. I like mushroom, so it was fine, but if you don't like mushroom, I would avoid getting that. I would say it was very rich. I'm not a fan of super rich food, so I would say this is my least favourite meal I've had so far. But that being said, I've been spoilt with incredible meals. So it's not that this meal was bad, it's just that I'm not a big fan of super rich, heavy foods. But the service was amazing, really, really good. It's a lovely atmosphere. So if you are looking for somewhere special close to Magic Kingdom, this is a good option. But for me, it just wasn't my cup of tea per se. So I managed to get back. The tunnel to get to the Contemporary Resort on the way there was flooded, but luckily on the way back it wasn't, but there had been a crash, so there was a little delay in the traffic. It's not raining as hard, still raining. Today was really, really great. The Keys to the Kingdom tour was absolutely incredible. It was so fun learning so much about Magic Kingdom and just Disney in general. Walt, Darlene, my guide, was absolutely incredible. And then I had an amazing day in Magic Kingdom for the rest of the day. I managed to get on quite a few rides, which I was not expecting. And then a nice meal at the Contemporary. Not my favourite meal of the trip, but nice nonetheless. But the rainstorm, that was not fun. That was absolutely not fun. So bring a poncho everywhere now. I've learned that lesson. Tonight I'm going to now rest my foot. I have to big up these Ufu shoes because even though my feet are tired, they're not hurting, and I'm so impressed with them. So big up Ufus. Tomorrow morning I have a 7:30 reservation for Topolino's Terrace. I'm super excited because it's character dining. Majorly regretting booking at 7:30 in the morning like a lunatic. I think the problem is when I've been to Disney before, normally I'm getting up super early, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I always do park open. And this trip I've definitely not been getting to park open. Deeply regretting having done a dining reservation so early in the morning because I'm gonna have to get up at like 5:30 or something stupid. So that's fun. But tomorrow is kind of a rest day. So my original plan was to go to Typhoon Lagoon. I'm not a big water park person, if I'm honest. In this moment, I don't feel like going to Typhoon Lagoon tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. If not, I might go to Disney Springs, the outlet, something like that. But I might suddenly really want to go swimming. If it's very hot, I'll be like, oh my God, amazing, I need to go. So we will see. Tomorrow might be a mystery, but it is going to be a relaxing day. Then in the evening, I'm heading back to Hollywood Studios because I have a very exciting booking happening. So make sure you come back next week for the next vlog to see exactly what I'm getting up to. I'm so excited. It's going to be an amazing experience. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I couldn't record anything on Keys to the Kingdom tour, but it was still an amazing rest of the day and it's absolutely worth it. If you love Disney, the parks, anything like that, definitely check it out because it is incredible. But thank you so much for watching this vlog, and until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye bye.